Hey, what's up riders? Welcome back to Zabikes Update, your #1 channel for all things bikes, trends, and more. Today, we've got something really exciting lined up for you. We're taking a deep dive into the all-new 2025 Yamaha Rajdoot 350, a name that's been revived with a modern twist. It still holds onto that old-school charm. If you love the feel of retro bikes but want the power and precision of modern technology, then you're in for a treat today. Make sure you stick around till the end of the video for a complete breakdown. Now, as soon as you lay your eyes on this beast, the front end makes quite a bold statement. Yamaha has beautifully blended classic Rajdoot aesthetics with some seriously sharp modern touches. What stands out right away is the round, chrome-plated headlamp, reminiscent of the original Rajdoot 350 that was a hit in the 70s and 80s. But don't be fooled, this isn't just any old-school headlamp. It features LED lighting with the super bright DRL ring surrounding the edges, so you're getting top-notch visibility day or night, all while keeping that timeless vibe. Moving down, you can see the front forks, which are robust and provide solid support. Yamaha decided to go with 41mm telescopic front forks, which are a bit thicker than the ones you'd expect on bikes from a couple of decades ago, making it clear that performance and durability are just as important as looks. The front fender is sleek, with a matte finish that contrasts perfectly with the glossy tank, giving it a really cool dual-tone vibe. The front wheel is a 19-inch alloy, coated in a durable black finish that really adds a modern touch to this classic machine. Yamaha didn't cut corners when it comes to brakes either. You get a disc brake up front with ABS as standard, something the original Rajdoot didn't even dream of back in the day. The braking system feels sharp and reliable, which is great if you plan on pushing this bike to its limits. As we move to the side profile of the Yamaha Rajdoot 350, this is where the real mix of retro and modern shines through. The tank shape is instantly recognizable, paying homage to the original Rajdoot design. It's got those bold, muscular lines with gentle curves, giving it an almost nostalgic feel but with just enough of a contemporary edge to remind you that this is 2025. The branding is simple yet iconic, just Rajdoot written in retro-style fonts on the side of the tank with the small Yamaha badge underneath. The chrome accents along the engine area give it that extra bit of polish, and the matte black engine casing ensures that the entire side profile of the bike remains visually balanced. The engine area is neat, with a visible cooling system that subtly hints at the power this bike packs. We'll get into the details of the engine soon, but for now, just know that this is where the 350cc power plant lives. It's compact, it's efficient, and it's got a low-key aggressive look that complements the overall design. The exhaust system is a standout feature, too. Yamaha went for a twin exhaust setup, one on each side, which gives the Rajdoot 350 that distinctive growl while maintaining the symmetry of the design. These pipes are chrome-tipped and look absolutely stunning when they catch the sunlight. Just looking at this bike from the side, you can tell that Yamaha went all out to ensure that it stands out on the road. You've also got the single-piece seat that's fairly wide and offers a comfortable riding position. The seat height is quite accessible too, so whether you're a seasoned rider or just getting started, you'll find this bike approachable. The rear suspension is neatly tucked under the body, offering a smooth ride while not taking away from the clean side profile. And speaking of clean profiles, Yamaha has kept the foot pegs and controls minimal, yet sturdy enough for both long and short rides. Now, when we swing around to the back of the bike, things get even more interesting. The rear end keeps things classic, yet functional. The tail light is a compact LED unit, just like the front, providing excellent visibility and energy efficiency. It's housed in a chrome bezel, which gives off that retro vibe while still looking sharp and modern. The rear fender has a short, stocky design, following the minimalist trend of modern-day bikes, but the wide rear tire adds some serious heft to the bike's stance. The tire here is an 18-inch, slightly smaller than the front, but it adds to the handling and stability, especially when cornering. Just like the front, you've got a disc brake at the rear with ABS, ensuring that safety is a priority no matter where you ride. One thing you'll appreciate here is how Yamaha has managed to balance form and function with the rear suspension. The twin shock absorbers are visible but blend seamlessly into the rear frame, keeping the classic appearance intact. It's a thoughtful design element that retro bike lovers will appreciate. The overall balance of the bike's weight distribution between the front and rear is spot on. You don't feel like the bike is either too front heavy or rear heavy, which makes for a more comfortable and controlled ride. All in all, the exterior of this bike is a visual treat, with a perfect blend of old-school charm and modern-day flair. Now let's pop open the hood, so to speak, and talk about what really powers this machine of the engine. Underneath all that retro styling lies a 350cc, single-cylinder, air-cooled engine that's been modernized for today's riding conditions. This engine might seem small compared to some of the bigger bikes out there, but don't let the displacement fool you. This thing is packed with torque and delivers a surprisingly punchy performance. Yamaha has tuned this engine to offer a smooth and refined ride. Whether you're zipping through city streets or cruising on the highway, the throttle response is sharp, and thanks to its electronic fuel injection, the power delivery is linear and predictable. You're looking at about 25 horsepower, which is more than enough for daily commutes, weekend rides, or even some light touring. What really stands out here is the torque of the engine is tuned for mid-range power, meaning you get that instant pull when you twist the throttle, making overtaking a breeze. The 5-speed gearbox feels slick and refined. Each shift is precise, and the clutch pull is light enough not to tire you out in heavy traffic. The Rajdoot 350 doesn't feel like a high-revving sports bike, but more of a smooth, relaxed cruiser that can still pack a punch when needed. Another cool feature is the slipper clutch, which helps prevent the rear wheel from locking up during aggressive downshifts, giving you more control over the bike, especially in tight corners or emergency braking situations. Performance-wise, this bike excels in areas that matter the most for riders who want a mix of city commuting and weekend leisure rides. Thanks to its relatively low weight and balanced chassis, the handling feels incredibly nimble. The wide handlebars give you excellent control, while the upright seating position ensures you stay comfortable even on longer rides. In city traffic, the Yamaha Rajdoot 350 is easy to maneuver. You can weave through cars without much effort, and the bike feels planted even at lower speeds. The suspension soaks up most road imperfections, keeping the ride smooth whether you're on a bumpy street or a rough patch of road. Out on the highway, the bike performs confidently. At higher speeds, the engine remains smooth, and there's very little vibration. Thanks to the counterbalancer in the engine, you can comfortably cruise at 80 to 100 km per hour without feeling like the engine is being strained. If you're the type of rider who enjoys occasional highway rides, this bike won't disappoint. Fuel efficiency is another highlight. Yamaha claims you can get around 35 to 40 km/L under normal riding conditions, making it a practical choice for daily riders. It's a good balance between performance and economy, so you won't feel like you're breaking the bank every time you fuel up. So, that's a detailed look at the 2025 Yamaha Rajdoot 350, folks. A beautiful blend of retro aesthetics and modern performance, this bike is perfect for those who want a bit of nostalgia mixed with the reliability of today's tech. Whether you're an experienced rider looking to add a classic to your collection or a newbie searching for a stylish, easy-to-handle ride, the Rajdoot 350 should definitely be on your radar. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the review, and subscribe to ZaBikes Update for more content like this. Let us know in the comments what you think of the new Yamaha Rajdoot 350 when you buy it, or are